Welcome to my channel. As per your request, I am posting you this problem. Construct the Shannon-Fano coding for the following probabilities. You have mentioned P of x1, P of x2, P of x3, P of x4, P of x5 as 1 by 2, 1 by 8, 1 by 4, 1 by 16 and 1 by 16. So for this the solution here is for P of x1 you have 1 by 2, for P of x2 it is 1 by 8 and P of x3 it is 1 by 4. So you have to give the values. So it is 1 by 2 is 0.5, 1 by 8 is 0.125. So you have to arrange this first, and step 1 is rearranging the probability in the decreasing order. So the first probability case 0.5 does not change. So probability of P of x1 is same, whereas the next higher order is 0.25, which is a symbol P of x3. So next comes P of x3, P of x2, that is 0.125, and next comes 0.0625, and next comes 0.0625. So this is the arrangement of probability for finding out the Shannon-Fano tables. So next step is to check the equal weightage of probability. As in the case I explained, the Shannon-Fano coding is nothing but dividing the weightage of probability in equal of. So we know the 0.5 is the highest value. So calculate the remaining values, that is add these values and check the values for the probabilities. So you could see here, by adding this, apart from this, taking this P of x1 as one case, remaining all the probability you add and see. So if you add, it gets the same value of 0.5. So there is a equal weightage when you divide the probability into two halves, that is 0.5 and 0.5. So the ideology behind this Shannon-Fano coding here is dividing the probabilities into equal weightage and assuming the weightage as 0 and 1. So when dividing the probability into half of equal weightage, and finally allocate the value of binary bits 0 in the topmost and 1 in the bottom. So this is how you have to allocate the probability case, that is code, in order to identify the code length. So now first step is to first you have to write like this symbol, next probability in the order of decreasing order, that is x1, here x3 and x2, x4, x5. So first half here is to divide this case. So dividing this case, this is the first step. So in stage 1 you will divide this into equal half, means this is having a 0.5 weightage. When you add this all, you have 0.5. So allocate 0 in the topmost, that is for 0.5, and remaining all you allocate 1. So we have truncated this part. Okay, so after truncating this part, the remaining here is the below half, this one. So for this case, check the equal probability again. So you know this 0.25 is the highest value. So add this remaining. So take this half and add this remaining, you will get the value of 0.25 again. So when you add this 0.125, 0.0625 and 0.0625, you will get 0.25. So allocate this again at the top level as after dividing into half. So this is the equal value. So divide it, then you allocate 0 in the top level and remaining all one case. So similarly follow for the next case. So next case here is again 0.125 case. So 0.125 is the highest. So add these two, you will get again 0.125. So again I am truncating this and allocating 0 in the top level and 1 in the bottom level. So you have to proceed till it is divided as 0 and 1. So still stage 4, this is nothing but stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, we have, there is no further division possibility. That is, after this 0 and 1 can't be divided. So this is how you have to follow the steps for Shannon-Fano. So finally the table will be arriving at like this. So how it is? So check the values of binary bits allocated from stage 1 to till the end of the stage. So here stage 1 is 0, so 0 is allocated here. Next here you have to check with probability case of 0, 3. So how much here it is? It is 1, 0. So 1, 0. For this 1, 1, 0. So I am writing it as 1, 1, 0. Next one case is 1, 1, 1, 0. So I am writing it like 1, 1, 0. So next case is 1, 1, 1, 1. So what is the code length you have to identify? So what is your code length? Code length is nothing but number of bits here. So either it will be 0 or 1s. So it can be either 0 or 1. How many bits here? It is 0. So it is 1. Count here is 1. So you can say here count. So how many count of binary bits are here? 2. So it is 2. How many bits here? 1, 1, 1. So 3. 1, 1, 1, 4. So this is how you have to identify the code length. So this is your Shannon table. Okay. So if they have asked about constructing the Shannon table for the above question, this one is enough. So this one will do for your question you have asked about constructing the Shannon-Fano coding for the following. So if they have asked to find out the entropy or coding and the percentile efficiency, you have to proceed like this. So procedure for that is you have to calculate L bar and you have to calculate the entropy. Finally, you have to divide the calculated entropy with the length to identify the efficiency. What is this step here is you have to identify your L bar. L bar is nothing but summation of k ranging for 1 to n pk into lk. What is this k here is the number of symbols given. So the number of symbols given here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here it ranges from 1 to 5. So here it is ranging from k equal to 1 to 5. This is P5 till L5. So what is here is for the first length, what is your code word? So we have identified our code length, right? So for this code word P of x1, the code length is 1. So just you have to substitute the code length and multiply it and add the same. For the first case it is 0.5 into 1. For the next case it is 0.25 case. So 0.25 here it is 2. And for 0.125 the case is 3. And for 0.0625 it is the case of 4. So you could see here it is 0.5, it is 1 multiplied by 1. Here the code length is 2 and here the code length is 3 and for this last 2 it is 4. So just multiply it and add the values, that is summing of all. So summing means add. So finally you have identified what is your L bar. Keep this beside. Next step is to find the entropy. So how we can calculate entropy here is the formula here is summation I ranging from again 1 to the number of symbols, probability given with logarithmic value base 2 of 1 by PSI. So how this logarithmic value of you cannot calculate this directly in the calculator. You need to follow the formulae. So what is the formulae here is you should type like log base 10 of 1 divided by 0.5 divided by log 2. So this constitutes the value of logarithmic value of any x base 2. Okay, so you can type in the calculator directly log of 1 divided by 0.25 divided by log 2. You will get an answer. Just to multiply that by this probability, that is 0.5. Similarly, you follow for all these cases, you will obtain the answer as this. Finally, you add this. So the answer here is 1.575. So what is your H of S is 1.575. So what is our next step is to find out the efficiency. What is the efficiency formula here is H of S divided by L bar. So what is our efficiency we have identified here is 1.575. What is our L bar we have obtained here is 1.875. Just substitute, divide and see. So you will get in terms of 0.84 something. So if you multiply that by 100, it gives the efficiency in percentile. So the efficiency here is 84.21%. Okay, so this is the formula for calculating the Shannon-Fano coding. So I have cross-verified this with Huffman coding also. I am getting the same answer. So the problem is right. So I had a doubt whether this 84.21 is correct or not. So I verified with the same. I got the same H of S and same 1.875. So these are the steps I followed in case of Huffman coding other than Shannon-Fano. So you can cross verify with the same, and you can refer the previous videos if you have any doubts. So the answer for your problem you have posted here is, this is the solution. That is just a tabular column showing a Shannon-Fano coding. Construct a Shannon-Fano coding. Hope this will be helpful for you in coming up exams. All the very best. Thank you.